Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'm gonna start this. It is been quite tedious. Today's been part one of this video. Basically, we're gonna be talking about what's happened today, and then see what's going on with my A3. Now I haven't got time to make it. I didn't have time to make a video of how I bought the car and then what's the price and how much I've spent for it. Honestly, I think I might do that in the future, as within the next couple of weeks I'll have hopefully the car up and running. Hopefully, I'll have it up and running, and then I'll be able to do a video of what we're gonna be doing. I'm not gonna lie, I am really tired. So if I say words that make no sense, please allow it. I've had a long day, okay? So I'm just gonna start off with this morning. We went to Euro Car Part and we bought this. So I've got basically that's all I got for today. This is all we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be changing the filters to ice. I'm gonna be cleaning the engine, giving it a flush to the engine. As you know, is quite bad. I'll be adding this filter to the vacuum line, and then that's for my dad for his other car that he's got, the blue one, or I think it's for the white. I don't know which one it's for, but yeah, I've got everything that we should need to get this car nicely running. Well, I do want to fit one of the wheels for my dad, see how it looks like, which I'll be doing it today, so hopefully it's amazing. Now we're gonna get to be doing this today. See you. Now, what I meant in that video that you guys know what happened is that clip was gonna go in a different video. So now I'm just gonna quickly explain what is the stage of the A3. Yeah. So basically, I've got an A3 from 2001. Is a Mark 1 series, and is the 1.8 turbo. It's not a quattro, and it's not the 1.8 turbo that is 170 horsepower. This one is the 150 horsepower brake, and then obviously I can do a remap and get up to 170 easily, which shouldn't be any problem. Now these engines are amazing. They're just good to run, and they're good engines. Now they do have quite a couple failures, but if you do not take care of this engine, trust me, no matter what engine you have in this world, if you don't take care of your services and your oils, your engine is not going to last long. And after 140,000 miles, which that's how much this car has, it's just got to a point that just get a new engine, just slap on a new engine, which I'm not going to do that because it's quite expensive and I don't really have anywhere to do it. So let's just get to the key points. We bought all that stuff. I'll have a video soon about the A3 filter that I did a performance a cold air intake on the A3, which I do have a video separately for that, as I do want you guys to do as well, because it's quite an easy mod, and it's quite cheap depending on the car you have. Now I'm not gonna lie, today was quite annoying, and then we did go for a test drive, and then I've got a couple clips of it which I'm not gonna upload. I'm just gonna tell you because it is quite bad. It is very bad. It got to a point where my dad was making me look for engines. Well, my dad called me because he left their phone in the car, so yeah, whatever. Now, it got to the point where my dad made me look for engines, and I've just spoken with him right now, and he said, if I don't fix the car, there's not a no for me. So he really wants to fix it because it is quite a nice car, you know. Today when we're not obviously when we're just driving around, the turbo, the way I think I do have a couple sounds. Whoever owned this car did some type of roll valve. Is not the one that comes with the car, so it goes yeesh, 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 which sounds nice. I'm not gonna lie. And when I heard those sounds of the turbo, I was like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this car, and as you can see, even though what's happened today is still making me smile, because each time I think about it, I don't know, it's something that I have with me that it just makes me love it, man. First of all, we start with an oil change. We drain it to ice with 2 filters, as you've seen it. Well, actually, it was one go, which was getting all the oil out, getting the filter out, putting some engine cleaner. Went that down, put a new filter, and then put some new oil on it, and then we put engine flusher, or it's something called like that, which as you see in the video, that will clean the whole engine. Now that it's right now in the car, I don't know if it's meant to be sitting overnight, but the car is fucked anyway, so who cares. Now what happened is we changed the oil sensor, which we thought, because obviously after the oil change, we went for a drive. The car was still getting the oil light on, which if you get oil light on, please get it fixed this ASAP. It's something not to joke around with. Um, Now, once we did that, we went for a drive, oil light on went on. We went to Aero Car Parts and then we bought a sensor, which we thought maybe the sensor is faulty. So we went ahead, we changed the sensor. Listen, don't go to Aero Car Parts in Catford. They're useless. Trust me, do not go to them. They don't do a good customer service and they do not care about anyone. And now that there is actually coronavirus going around, as you know, this situation, they're not serving anyone. So if I was you, get your parts online because that's the best thing you can do. And then thirdly, those people are just useless, man. I'm sorry, but they shouldn't be having a job there. Or whoever takes care of that branch should get fired. Sorry, the way they're treating me, the way they waste my time, I wouldn't go there, man. I wouldn't go there. If you guys really want to go to a place and you're around London, go to Croydon. If you're in Southeast London, well, Southeast, yeah. If you're in Southeast London, go to Aero Car Parts in Croydon. The guy there is amazing, man. He's one of the best guys. You go there, you tell him what is wrong, he would actually go their way to help you. That girl, I'm just gonna say, in Catford was like, oh yeah, no car part, no, I can't find it. Oh yeah, go to the main dealer, they have it. I'm like, oh my god, you gotta be taking a piss. I'm here because you got everything that I need. But anyways, we get the oil sensor, we change the oil sensor, we go for a good drive. When I say a good drive, we went for actually a good drive. We nearly got to the M25, so it was quite a good drive. There was a lot of boost. The turbo actually was, for some reason, now that we had the new oil on it, the sound was much smoother. The car was sounding smoother, I'm not gonna lie. Having new oil in your car makes it sound much better. Now we got to the highway, and then when we got to the highway, we started like, we was actually pushing it to the limits. When I say to the limits, about 70, 75, nearly 80 miles an hour, no more. So when we started pushing it to a level, and guess what? Engine light went on. Now, when the engine light went on, I had my laptop on me, and then I had my OBD reader connected to my laptop, which it was Bluetooth in a Bluetooth device, you could say, and I had it connected. I wasn't able to read the oil pressure, but I was able to read the boost level, RPMs, how fast it was going, how much air was intaking, how much exhaust was I taking out. So I was able to look around like the figures and see and checking them with the online, and then overall the engine is pretty healthy. It runs very smooth. It's just that whoever owned this car did not take care of the oil changes, and then we're gonna have to look at that tomorrow, because trust me, there is gonna be a lot of stuff to clean and maybe a new oil pump to change. Now this is what a bad thing comes to this story, which I was actually very scared that we had to tow the car. Now we exited highway to go and pick up my mom from work, and then on the way, we stop at a red light. Sorry, we stop at a red light, and it was quite hot, and I decided to turn off the AC off. Well, the AC, the heater or the air, whatever. I decided to turn it off, and then as soon as I turn it off, we start hearing this which, when you hear that, is not a good thing, because those are the valves. They're called the valves, and that means when that sound happens, there is no oil, and when there's no oil, the valves are making friction with the metal. That metal will chip away into your piston, and then the piston will get destroyed. It will just get destroyed. So as soon as we heard that, we quickly pulled up to the side. We opened the oil cup. We look inside, there is no oil. All right. So what happens with this car is that when you go in a large amount of miles, or you go on a highway and then you go for quite a long distance, what it does, the turbo obviously keeps taking the oil. Now, because it takes a lot of the oil, well, from what we think of, the oil pump, because it's broken and it's not taking enough oil up to the valves, then all the oil gets stuck, or it doesn't go through somewhere. Something is happening. Like we're gonna be opening tomorrow. We're gonna be opening the bottom and the top, which hopefully would get it done. And then after we heard that tack, 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 which you never want to hear from your engine, we stopped and then we put the engine flusher or the engine cleaner, whatever you want to call it, man, the red bottle that you're going to see, that you've seen before. We put in half of that red bottle, and what it did, it made the oil a bit thinner, which it is obviously better because it has a lot of chemicals that obviously is going to be cleaning all the rubbish from the engine. So basically that put half of it, and then oil was able to circulate again because the turbo wasn't using as much oil, and then there was a bit more of flow when it's not in a high RPM for some reason. Now we got nicely to my mom's, got there, I put the other half, and we somehow made it home, which I'm still like, that car should have been broken down in a street and should have not been able to start up ever again. The engine should have ceased. It should have not been able to run ever again. So I am just gonna say I'm very lucky that's happened to me. And to be fair, my dad is a mechanic, and then we knew what to do in this kind of situation as he's gone through this before. He's told me. Anyways, that's all for today. I think that's enough of being sad. All right. Oh, my screen's turned off. I think that's enough of being sad, and hopefully tomorrow everything would be much better. I did actually get very happy when I saw the light wasn't getting on in the highway, and then as soon as my dad sent it a bit, and then the oil pump wasn't able to reach any oil, then my mood went from 0 to 1. So from 100 to 0. As you can see, I'm tired, man. I'm just tired. I want to go to sleep. So I'm just gonna edit this quickly, get you guys updated, and see you tomorrow. Bye.